you must have, over the years, had people coming up to you and asking for your autographs in odd places and things like that.
Yes, I mean, one of the oddest places is when I'm in a public loo at a hotel and somebody comes and puts a bit of paper underneath while I was in there and saying, please, Miss Collins, can I have your autograph? On a bit of, actually, loo roll. So that's a bit much, I thought.
You sign your name in poo?
No, I said, I'm busy.
New year, new look.
Ooh.
Why not treat yourself to one of the range of Joan Collins wigs? I didn't know you made these.
Well, I don't make them myself by hand.
All night.
I wish you did.
Yes, there's a range, it's called the Dynasty Collection.
This one is genius because it's got a headband.
Yes.
So no one will ever know it's a wig. No, you're gonna style it.
Let's have a look.
Lovely.
You know it suits you.
And it's
you should wear it on
I
your
can play
next show.
tennis. I can play tennis.
Lovely.
You know, Jude.
Lovely.
Now, what other ones have we got? We've got, this is the Julia.
Julia.
Julia, is that Julia? Frank, do you want Julia?
Oh, sure.
Who's Julia named after?
Julia is, strangely enough, the one that is not named after anybody. It's the one that the wig company, I think he named it after his wife. OK. Do you want to work on that?
Oh, now look!
Yeah.
Beautiful. What's this one? This is...
This is me if I'd stayed in Birmingham.
This one's Amanda. This one's Can I tempt you, Michael?
Of course.
Oh, Amanda.
Who's Amanda?
Amanda is from Private Lives, which is a play that I was in, the Noel Coward play.
This one looks beautiful. Look at that.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, you see, isn't that annoying? You look good in it. You look good.
Oh, my God. Yes.
That's so annoying.
You know, this is amazing. I so badly want to go home and wear my wife's clothes.
Look how pretty he is in that wig.
Yes, I know. I
That's-
mean, it just accentuates all your most beautiful features. Just a little lippy.
I'm so cross. Now, the other place we went to is this man, Keith. Right.
Keith?
Keith. And he lives in New York, right,
Yes.
this man, Keith. And what he loves gloves.
He loves gloves. I love gloves.
He loves gloves.
Yes, loves gloves.
Yeah, well...
What does he do to them? What does he put in them?
He just talks about his gloves, and he's got favourite colours of gloves and types of gloves. But this was the bit that interested us. His favourite glove personalities. And look who came in at number 3. Joan Collins, actress. Some years ago, she was hot in Dynasty with a new pair of gloves almost in every scene. He's going on about... Apparently, he got all this thing...
What does he do with them?
Well, apparently he just... he doesn't manipulate himself or anything. He just puts them down his pants. But this is the way to... I have never had any glove experience involving a woman. Never been touched by the gloved hand of a nice lady. I'm longing for this moment to come, right? Keith sounds a bit lonely to me. I think we should phone him, don't you? Yeah! I thought as much.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, so...
You're gonna call him on your pussy?
Yes.
You like
it's
stroking the
come.
pussy?
But Keith Glover, here we go.
How do you know he's in?
We don't. Often we phone people and they're not in.
Hello.
Hello, can I speak to Keith, please?
Speaking.
Hello, are you Keith Glove, Keith?
Excuse me?
Are you Glove, Keith?
Glove Keith.
You like gloves?
Yeah, why?
Oh, because I was looking at your website and it's really interesting about the gloves.
How did you get my number?
We emailed to the people who put up your site and they gave me your number. Do you mind?
Okay. No, I guess not.
Because I really like the people that you have on your site with the gloves.
Thanks.
And the picture of Joan Collins is lovely.
Yeah, I like Joan a lot.
I like Joan too. Yeah. I'm of course incredibly lucky because I actually know Joan Collins.
You know Joan Collins.
I do. No. No, she's with me now, Joan Collins.
Yeah.
Do you not believe me?
No.
You don't believe me?
No.
I'll get Joan to shout into the phone. Hang on. Say-
Keith, it is Joan Collins, and I like that picture you've got of me with the gloves. That was from the cover of Life magazine. Do you recognize my voice?
Who is this, really?
Keith, it's Joan Collins. Ask her a question about gloves. She will know the answer.
You remember Dynasty, I'm sure.
Yes, of course. I wore a different pair of gloves in practically every scene. And
I
when they
know.
were white, they had to be a fresh pair because they used to get grubby on the fingers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do you remember?
And we used to throw them away. I bet you'd have liked to have had some of those.
Keith, now do you believe me?
Maybe.
I'll tell you, she's gloveless, but I've got a glove. I could give her a glove. Just play with that for a moment. Play with that for a moment. She's now playing with a glove, Keith. It's a long black glove. Oh my God, it's in her teeth, Keith. Keith?
He's gone.
Are you still there, Keith?
Yeah.
Did he see the movie that I did called Seven Thieves, in which I played a stripper and I took off the long elbow-length gloves very slowly? Did you see that?
Oh, no, but I'd really like to.
Well,
But you've got to look for the tape, aren't you? Keith? Keith?
Yeah.
Are you still there, Keith?
Yeah.
Are we distracting you, Keith?
No, can you put Joan back on?
No, I don't think I can put it back on, Keith. You're sounding a little distressed. Or overexcited. I'll let you finish by yourself. All right, bye-bye. I think he was. Wow. I have an awful feeling at the end there he was talking hands-free. Are you still friends with Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes, of course.
Because where were you having the dinner? Was that in Washington you were having dinner with him?
Oh, yes. He came to see the play I was doing, Andrew and Madeline, and we were all sitting. There was a whole group of us, and he went up to the loo, and he came down, and he said, I just heard this man talking to another man. They said, my God, that Liz Taylor looks great these days. What? Hello? No, not.
Actually, now, the weird thing you say about the Liz Taylor thing, because is all the Cleopatra stuff true about that you were going to do that?
When Fox were making the movie, going to make the movie, it became more and more expensive, and they decided they had to have a major, major star. I was not a major, major star. I was just a sort of starlet type under contract to Fox. And so they offered it to Elizabeth. And then she goes off and she starts doing the movie in England, and she gets very ill. And she has to go and have a tracheotomy, and they think she's going to die. My agent called me and said, stand by to get on the next plane to England. Liz is going to die, and you're going to play Cleopatra. I said, that is sick. I said, first of all, I couldn't possibly be ready to leave at the end of the day. And second of all, Elizabeth's a friend of mine, and I wouldn't, it's just too ghoulish to have to go. He said, look, honey, this is showbiz. You're under contract to Fox, so you've got to do it. If she dies, you're in. So I was sort of praying that she wouldn't die, and she didn't.
But wasn't there a thing where some studio executive tried to...
Oh, yes, all of that. It's known as the casting couch syndrome. Actually, one of the top execs at Fox, where I was under contract, said... And I was dancing with him at a party, and he said, would you like to get the pick of the lot in terms of the scripts? And I said, yes. He said, well, I'm an attractive man. I know I'm married. He said, and I know I'm a bit older than you. I was like 22 and he was like 58 or something. And he said, you know, if you are nice to me, he said, I've got these, you know, there's a lot of movies coming up that you would be right for. And I thought, this is just terrific. And I couldn't do that. That was just not on my agenda to, you know, have to do the casting couch to get a job. So I was actually quite rude to him. I got pushed him away. I said, no, thank you, Mr. Adler. Oh, I've said his name.
We're guessing he's dead.
Yes.
Here it is. It's Joan's tongue. It's Joan's tongue now. You see, it's got
Oh, my God.
5
Oh, my
speeds.
God.
5 speeds, Joan.
What are you supposed to do with it, Graham?
You can wave people off at the airport.
Let me try. Oh, my God, you could clean things with it.
Don't go on. Anyway,
That's
I'll
adorable.
pop the
Can I have
for
one?
you.
Can I have it
No,
all?
that's
Thank
yours.
you.
That's yours. It's
Oh,
yours
it
to
is?
take.
Oh, how sweet. Well, it won't fit in my bag, but, you know,
No.
later.
You listen. We're so pleased to see you back again.
I'm
Aren't
so
we? We're
pleased to
so
be
good.
here.
Joan's back again.
What's this?
That I don't know.
Marks and Spencer's bra.
Is it really Marks and Spencer?
Yes. I think...
Oh no, it's a Triumph. That's what it is, Joan. It's a Triumph. Who brought in a Triumph?
That's mine.
That's mine. Yes, that is mine. Now, what were you trying to say?
Well, it actually belongs to the socks on the corner.
Oh, these socks?
Yes.
Oh, right. So, together, what were you trying to say?
Well, I'm not quite as lucky as some of the men you had on earlier. And I have to kind of pad myself up when I go out.
Oh, socks in bra.
Like the men put them
They're
down
not very
the
nice
trousers.
socks, though.
I do have better socks.
Yeah, no.
I try various
didn't want to put
objects
them
as
on the
well.
show.
No, she didn't want to give them away.
Give them the dirty old socks.
Yes, her,
Black bits ingrained.
her special socks. And also, can I just say, rather cheap, nasty bra.
Yeah, but it's kind of good because, you know, it's all moulded so that you can just wear sort of a sleek thing and then it doesn't show. You don't understand
No,
about
I don't.
Seamless.
So is that saying good things about her?
Well, yes, it does, actually. It says
Thank
that
you.
she's a woman of taste and refinement who knows what to wear under a sleek, slinky top.
And has no breasts.